Google has done a keynote last week talking about some pretty interesting features for YouTube, specifically this one, which is Ask YouTube. And we're just gonna go through it, just watch the video, watch the keynote, and see what the Google CEO has to say about it and how it can affect business owners on YouTube, specifically educational channels. We're just gonna go through this keynote
Come
and
to
see.
YouTube every day to ask a lot of questions. It's a lot of great videos. Sometimes,
Okay, so this is just the normal, like YouTube homepage.
sometimes it's hard to know where to start.
How to
Ask
ride
YouTube
a pedal
entirely
bike.
reimagines the experience. Say you
And now as you can see, like it's integrated in the search bar. So you can search normally as you would do, but you can click this new button here, which is Ask YouTube.
want to teach your 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike, and they already know how to ride a balance bike. Just ask YouTube. You will see a couple of different.
Okay, so it looks more like a Google search rather than YouTube. Like it kind of like takes you away from the typical YouTube interface, and it looks more like a Google search to me here. And as you can see, something here, like there is no like time, like duration for the video. So it's just a thumbnail, and the title is like really small, so there is no emphasis on the title. And the thumbnail of this video, I'm not sure if the original video is like this. Like, does it have this thumbnail, or let's see, balance bike to pedal. Let's search this video and see. Let me balance bike to pedal. What's the full title? 3 signs your child. And I think that's 3 signs your child. Well, I guess I need to write the full title. Is ready to make the transition. Okay. Is ready to make the transition. Does it say the creator? Two-wheeling thoughts, like tutorials. Interesting. So I think this is the actual video that they showed, like that Ask YouTube showed here. So it's not showing the thumbnail of the video, it's showing a screen grab from the video itself. And I think maybe we can find it here somewhere. Is it like this one? No, green helmet. Bada bim, bada boom. Yeah. So as you can see, is this one. Like blue bike, green helmet. It looks like it's taking a screen grab from the video. And specifically from the section of the video that has this question, has the answer to this question. So how to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. They don't know how to ride. Let's try and see the actual video here.
Parents of balance bike.
Just to see how this feature works. Because it seems like it's pulling like solely from the transcript of the video. So it doesn't care about the title or thumbnail. It's just grabs the transcript and tries to answer the question from the transcripts of the video here.
The parents that need patience rather than
Maybe a little bit earlier.
when you're developmental
Here.
When your child is developmentally ready, they will learn to pedal.
Yep. So it's exactly like I said. So it grabs from the transcript that answers that question, which is
You can't rush a child's development. It's rush a child's development. Learn to pedal. Ready. They will. When your child is developmentally ready, they will learn to pedal.
like when your child is developmentally ready, they will learn to pedal. So interesting. So it pulls from that section itself, and then it shows you the thumbnail from that section. So yeah, that's very interesting because, as we all know, thumbnails and titles are the main thing to get clicks on your videos. And this feature is essentially like bypassing all of that and just going through the content of your video, meaning like your transcript. So just me thinking here, if this feature goes out like to the whole world and enough people start using it, like basically replacing it with the normal search, for me it feels like if that happens, YouTube is gonna start to pull away from the thumbnail and title like Meta and go strictly based on the transcript of the videos. Is it? So it's pulling different channels as well. Step by step guide to start and pedal like bike. So here, so it gives you the, I guess, the specific answer to your question from one video. Graduating from balance bikes to pedal bikes. Okay. How to teach with no. They already know how to ride a balance bike.
Differences in results.
And then it's like, it's basically like AI when you ask ChatGPT or Gemini. Like, if you ask ChatGPT the same question, it will give you like a step by step. It will give you like a main answer at the beginning, and then like a step by step guide on how to achieve that outcome. So it feels
The
like that.
information is digestible and easy to navigate.
And here, the interesting part is it's not pulling from one channel or even from the video that it suggested before at the beginning. It pulls in from different channels because, like, as you can see, all these three videos here are from different channels. This is from MTB Direct, Strider Bikes, Sikana something. And it takes the parts that relates to each step. So I'm assuming in this video, he shows how to push, stride, and glide. Start on the pedal bike with the pedal removed. This helps you. Practice goes in on a slope. Start pedaling something.
You get an
yeah.
overview and helpful tips. You will
And then helpful tips. Again, a different channel. But it's like YouTube search, but it gives you from each video a specific part that you want to watch. So like if you do just a normal search on YouTube, like it recommends like a bunch of videos from different channels. Sometimes the same channel, because like here, as you can see, this 2 William Thoughts is recommended 3 times on top, right? And you just basically have to guess which video you should watch first and stuff like that based on the thumbnail and title and the first like 30 seconds. But this one is giving you like directly what you need to watch from each video to get the outcome that you want.
You will see videos that best match your interest. So if you want to try a specific method of teaching, you can go deeper there. And best of all, it jumps right to the part of the video most relevant for you.
Yep, so if you click the video, it goes directly to that. So, for example, this video is a 3 minute. So it just skips ahead to 1 minute. And it's going to be interesting how this would affect like retention and watch time and stuff like that. Because as we all know now, if like you click on a video and just like immediately skip to a different part, that will hurt your watch time, right? That will tell YouTube like you're not interested in this section here. You only want this. I feel like this could, I don't know about break, but it could affect how this whole YouTube algorithm is working. Because right now, as we know, it's mainly about to get the click and then get them to watch and then get them to watch longer and then get them to watch another video. And for YouTube, mainly get them to stay on YouTube for as long as possible, right? But this one here is like trying to keeping you stay on the platform, but not necessarily on one channel. So you get this part, you watch this part, and then you go and skip to the next step from another channel, from another video, and watch another part from that. So it's definitely gonna break some things here.
It remembers the context, so you can follow up with questions like, should I buy one?
Okay, but where do you follow up with questions? Let's see.
You will see videos that best match your interest. So if you
Go back. So first you click, I'm going to ask YouTube, you ask the question, it shows you the video, you click the video.
Teaching my kids to ride.
Okay.
It remembers the context, so you
Do they show?
questions like, should I buy?
It doesn't really show, but I'm assuming like you click the button again and it shows you this chat here, right?
One with hand brakes or pedal brakes, making it an ongoing conversation. It even lays out the information in a table, so it's easy to compare.
So it's like a ChatGPT chat and Gemini chat and Claude and all of that. Okay, so again, 2 different channels. So they ask it, should I buy a handbrake or a pedal brake, right? And it shows you handbrake, like learning curve. I'm assuming here learning curve as well.
We are starting to test Ask YouTube now, and it'll roll out broadly in the US this summer.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like available in the US in the summer. And I'm assuming like right after that, maybe like a couple months after that, it will be available for everyone.
So far,
clap, clap.
So far, we have shown conversational text queries. For a lot of times, I want to get things done at the speed of my voice. There is much more possible today thanks to technical leaps in our audio models. A new feature called doc.
Okay, that's about it for the YouTube, I guess. So let's go back to this and dissect it a little more.
A lot of questions. It's a lot of.
Okay. So this is the
videos.
normal search.
Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. Ask YouTube entirely reimagines the experience. Say you want to teach your.
Okay, so now let's start brainstorming ideas on how to make videos around this, right? How do you show up in this?
How to ride a pedal bike.
How to make sure you show up in here, right? As much as possible. Because like from the examples that they show, all of these channels they just show one video from each channel, right? There is no repeat here. Like the normal search, right? Because with the normal search, you can show up on search multiple times. From here, I'm assuming it's gonna be the same, but based on the video, they're just showing it here like only once, just to like give you an idea that it can be multiple channels, not just one channel. That's it.
You get an overview and helpful tips.
Okay, so let's talk business here. So for YouTube creators, like business owners, before it was all about search and SEO and stuff like that. And then that kind of died and it became all about like browse feature, right? Like getting recommended in the homepage. And this is probably gonna kill that as well. So we're gonna go back to search, but in a different way. So how do we keep ourselves relevant as business owners? My initial thought is like, since it's pulling like mainly from the transcript, I'm not caring about like the thumbnails and the titles, because the titles are not like really shown here, right? They're really small, like cut. You can't really read the full title. So they're not like, they don't care about that. What they care about is how, like what you say in the video. And since it's like chat based, like basically like ChatGPT, Gemini, and all those AI platforms, that means people are gonna search here as like the same way they talk to ChatGPT, Gemini, and all that. I'm just gonna fucking say ChatGPT, that's all. So so this has me thinking, because from my experience, the way that I talk to ChatGPT is just like how I talk to someone, right? How I talk to an actual person. Just like give as much detail and then ask like, what do we do with this? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So for YouTube to actually get my answer to this person's question, I would assume I have to be very conversational in the videos. And have longer videos, because if you have like a 5-minute video, there is like not so much to pull from compared to like a 20-minute video or 1-hour video, right? I'm assuming that will increase your chances to show up more in this search. So I'd say like, first thing, have long videos and make them very conversational. So I'll say like, as you know, like the typical educational channel videos is like 5 steps to do whatever. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. But now it feels like it's gonna be like, okay, so I had to teach my son how to ride a bike, and he kept falling and didn't get a hang of it. So I had to try this method, and then they start like to pick it up, and then they fall again, and then this, and then that. So we tried this this method, and then we tried this method. So basically just rambling the shit out of the video, just to give as much context and as much detail for YouTube to pull from. Because if you just say, because right now the meta is like, as soon as the video starts, immediately give them the payoff, not give them payoff, but give them the answer of what they clicked for, right? So with this, it's meaning like, I'd say more like vlog style, right? But then how do you cater to both like browse features and this? Because like, if you only focus on this, like you're probably not gonna be recommended on browse feature, like on the homepage. So we need a balance of both. Since this doesn't really care about titles and thumbnails, so I'd say like the strategies that are working for titles and thumbnails right now can be still like utilized. But how the video is recorded, like the content of the video needs to change for sure. So yeah, I feel like it has to be more raw and authentic, right? Meaning just talking like you would normally talk to an actual person, right? And that way you can give as much context as possible. And since you're answering the problems or the questions that the people are asking here, it's gonna feel way more natural. So yeah.
You will see videos that best match your interest. So if you want to try a specific method of teaching, you can go deeper there.
Yeah. So as I said, it's gonna like pull from the best. For example, let's go take the methods actually. Let's say there's like 5 methods on how to teach your kid how to ride a bike. But you make like one video saying like easily teach your kid how to ride a bike without training wheels fast, right? So this probably has like one method, maybe even 2. And then another video will have 3 methods, 4 methods. So it's gonna pull from each video like 1 or 2 methods, right? Probably 1. So I would say if you talk about different methods in one video, it's probably better. Or just release more videos and each video has 1 method, right? So yeah. And it seems here as well, there is shorts. They are recommending shorts, which is interesting. They keep shoving shorts down our throats. Damn, that rhymed. So yeah, they're recommending shorts and long form. But it seems like it's only for these like helpful tips section.
Say you want to teach your 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike.
Let's go to.
And they already know how to ride a balance bike. Just ask YouTube.
Yeah, from the question here, how to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. Like in this, like search, current search, you would say, how do I teach? I don't think you would even do that. You would probably search something like this: how to ride a pedal bike for kids. Like if I was searching this like specific topic, I would search this: how to ride a pedal bike as a kid or for kids. Right? But yeah, if I was asking ChatGPT, I would say this, right? How to teach my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. They already know how to ride a balance bike. You can probably even say like the bike brand or whatever. They have a helmet or whatever, right? So like there is a big difference here. Like I'd say like most people would search just this on YouTube. Very interesting. So yeah, to get recommended on this, you would probably need to say it on your videos, right?
You will see a couple of.
You would say like, this is how I taught my 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike. After they mastered riding a balance bike, right? Something like that. Because you can't just say, you can't just say like, this is how to teach your kid how to ride a pedal bike. Method 1, or step 1, do this method, step 2, do this. It's not gonna be enough like information for YouTube to pull from if it's the traditional way, I guess. So yeah, it has to be like a vlog style type of content. Like pretty much just imagine yourself talking to, I don't know, your parents, telling them how their grandkid is learning how to ride a bike and stuff like that. Voice crack.
Of differences to this.
Interesting.
The information is digestible and easy to navigate. You get an overview.
Yeah, so the first video is long form. These are long form.
Tips. You will see.
And then for this helpful tips, it's showing short form and long form. Here's one thing actually. I think with this feature, like a good strategy with this to tap into all like the formats of YouTube, I guess. Like long form, short form, live, and posts. It didn't say that like there is like it's gonna recommend posts, like YouTube posts, but I feel like if you post a post talking about a problem, right? And then like a long form video talking about that same problem, and then a live stream talking about that same problem, and then a short form talking about that same problem, you would guarantee like being recommended here, because YouTube will have a lot of data and a lot of context on that specific problem, right? So I think that will help getting recommended here. And another interesting part is this feature, how does this feature work on TV? Because especially in the US, like a lot of people are watching YouTube from TV, right? And YouTube specifically started to cater towards TV viewers. Hence why like these thumbnails are way bigger than before and all that. This video doesn't have a fucking title. What? Well, I'm excited to try this, and if anyone has access to this, I would love to know like what is it like, and is it useful, or yeah, it definitely takes you away from that YouTube experience, which I don't like about this feature, right? But it just feels like ChatGPT for YouTube, right? Or Gemini. And this is exactly how I interact with ChatGPT. I'll just ask it questions and it gives recommendations, and then I ask it, is it this or this? Which one is better? For educational channels and business owners, I'll say to definitely start tailoring your content more towards this. So when it's officially like launched, you will be way ahead of like a lot of people. Most people actually. So I'd say, what can we do now to like prepare ourselves way ahead for when this feature actually launches to everyone? Well, number one, create more content. But number two, I'd say create more in-depth content, and meaning like be just conversational. So like try to, like when you make a video answering people's questions, right? Or answering like solving people's problems. Because that what you should be doing as a business owner on YouTube. Try to make it like conversational, like someone is asking you like, hey, I have, for example, I need a lot of leads and I'm not getting any leads from YouTube, from short form, from Instagram, whatever. What can I do to get more leads, right? So usually, like, people would answer this question by just making a video about how to get more leads from YouTube. Number one, create more videos. Number two, fucking whatever. But for this one, it would be more like a story, like talking about your story or your client's story. So that way you can give more context for YouTube to like see in the transcript that this person helped this person, or this person did achieve this outcome himself or herself, whatever. So that way, when YouTube is filtering out like videos about that specific problem, it will see that you actually experienced either like solving that problem for yourself or solving that problem for multiple people. So it puts you like higher on the list, right? Rather than just saying like, here is how to get more leads, do this, do that. Because I would assume like from like if YouTube is looking at two videos, one video is just saying, even if like both videos are saying the same thing, but and the same, giving like the same solutions, but one video is saying like, I don't know, make short form content, make like lead magnets, make more YouTube videos, make educational videos, whatever. And the other video is saying, here's how I started from this point, did this thing, it worked for me, so I tried another thing and it worked even better. But then I went back to the first thing, I refined it, and then it did this. So it's more in depth. So I would assume like YouTube would pick this one over this one. Even though like they both like talk about the same thing, it's just one is given the context of like I did this, or my client did this, or my clients did this, like multiple clients. So yeah, I'd say talking about experiences and like stories, giving more context to videos and like tips and helpful tips and stuff like that will be the way. And another thing, since we saw like in the helpful tips section, just here it did recommend short form. What the fuck is it, man? Here.
We are starting to test.
Where is it, man? Show me. Here. It shows short form content. So I'd say creating, just based on this alone, it gives me the idea of like just fucking make a bunch of fucking content in different fucking formats.